Music behind bars. RKelly's prolific prison output. RKelly, the disgraced R&B singer, claims to have written a staggering 25 albums while in prison. This revelation came during a recent interview for the Inmate Tea with 8ANDP podcast. Kelly, known for hits like I Believe I Can Fly, shared snippets of new songs, showcasing his continued musical activity. While his claim of 25 albums is difficult to verify, it speaks to his enduring creative spirit. Kelly maintains his innocence and continues to write music as an outlet. The prison environment, often a source of inspiration for artists, seems to be fueling his output. However, the question remains, will these albums ever see the light of day? With his legal battles ongoing, it's unclear when or if this music will reach the public. A career marred by controversy and legal battles. RKelly's musical legacy is deeply intertwined with a long history of disturbing allegations. For decades, whispers of sexual misconduct and abuse followed him. These whispers grew louder in the late 1990s and early 2000s, culminating in a high-profile trial in 2008. Though acquitted in that trial, Kelly continued to face accusations. In 2019, the documentary Surviving RKelly brought renewed scrutiny to his alleged crimes. The documentary, featuring harrowing accounts from multiple accusers, sparked public outrage and ultimately led to his arrest. In 2021, Kelly was found guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking charges in a New York federal court. The following year, he was convicted on child pornography and enticement charges in Chicago. He is currently serving a combined sentence of 30 years. Appeals denied. The uncertain future of RKelly's freedom. RKelly's legal team has been actively fighting his convictions. They argue that the prosecution presented insufficient evidence and that procedural errors tainted the trials. However, their efforts have been unsuccessful. In February 2025, a federal appeals court upheld Kelly's New York conviction. The court rejected his claims of juror bias and improper legal procedures. This ruling represents a significant blow to his hopes of overturning his sentence. Kelly's attorneys plan to appeal to the Supreme Court. However, the High Court is selective in the cases it chooses to hear. Whether they will grant him a hearing remains uncertain. Legacy in limbo. The improbable second act of RKelly. RKelly's story is a cautionary tale of fame, power, and the abuse of both. Once a celebrated artist, he is now a convicted sex offender facing decades behind bars. His musical legacy, once a source of pride, is now forever tainted by his crimes. While he may find solace in writing music, it's unlikely that his new material will ever be received with anything but skepticism and condemnation. The public has rendered its verdict, and it is unlikely to change. Whether his alleged 25 albums will see the light of day remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, RKelly's story is far from over. His legal battles continue, and his legacy will remain a subject of debate for years to come.